guys, I'm back with another set of Scrabble moves from the Scrabble Go using a Facebook Game Room app. Let's just go straight into it. This is a game, I mean, we're fairly close, 31 left, so anything can really happen. I don't think I've got any bonuses here. I want to play something like Gouty here, but ENN is not something I want to leave on my rack. I'd rather leave, ideally we're going to leave NET. Sometimes even GNT, it's alright. What we'd be looking for is just synergistic tiles with the G. So yeah, there's a few of them. So it's fairly likely we might get a bonus next turn, even if we just play this. But we're not going to bet sheep stations on it for that expression. Things like urgent, almost things like urgent lead down here, just with the N in place. If we had to just get rid of like one or two tiles, we want to get rid of the Y, but then the N, we want to undouble this N, and then we want to take this U off. It can get us into a lot of trouble. So then I'm kind of stuck. Oh, young, okay, that solves itself. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's I'm not going to go through anything, so you can. It seemed to be an alright pick. Chaffing, if we've got it. No G. Something Finch. A Finch, something like this. Can I play through the R? Chief would do. It's not bad. If we play there, you know, we'll see how the board goes. An S is pretty killer. I mean, I head by a lot here, so in this case, you can just keep scoring, and it's usually fine. In terms of if you wanted to try and block off the board, this isn't the right time to do it because there's an R, there's an E, there's all these open spots. Now, I remember from the previous term I actually had kept the H back to play here, and I can still do that. So I can do it with, say, half. It's not bad. I mean, that's as good as I'm going to get, I think, in this situation. Yeah, it's even though I've got these nice scoring letters, they're not really working on the board. So this does two things. It does make it harder for an opponent to play through this E, therefore they have to play through this E, which opens up more of the board, or they have to play through the R. So let's go with that one. On the next play, we can just probably, the best thing is something like this. Just look if there's any bonuses. This T looks promising for a bonus. I'm not sure if there is one though. I can't think of anything with a T. If I had, say, as an S, I would play Rain Out with an S. So this is not to be confused with what a lot of people like to do, is play Out Rain, which is not correct. Can't play anything from the A. Oh, you know what? I think this is best. Just get rid of that extra vowel. Slightly more score. I might be paranoid about playing the U there, but there's not that many things that can go. And we got kind of punished with a Q. Yeah, that was not good. Alright, never mind. Go on to this. Do I have an I for Mousiest? No. Miss. I can't. There's no. Unfortunately, there's no like accurate or accurate test. So we're kind of stuck here. Yeah, we're getting crushed in this game, and there's not many. Well, I don't think there's enough to come back. I would need to like bonus 3 times in a row here. Which is possible if there was like, oh, there's an R. Okay, so Strumos is good, but I just don't have enough room to play it, so that's very disappointing. So Strumos would go here. Unfortunately, we're off the board. Can I play it here? I can't play it through this R, and there's no other R's available. Cool. I'm looking through the queue if there's a Q word, so immediately we're trying to play QU something, and all I can see is quest, something like this, and it's not happening. Yeah, so that's disappointing. For all the Westrums. Oh, can I play through there? Okay, yeah. So so there's an anagram of Strumos, and it took me a while to see it, but OES doesn't quite fit there. So this should be good. There we go. It's as good as any. Keeps it open. Hail Mary play. Don't know if there was anything else through this R, but that was the best we could do. Skinner, Avant, Cannons, Rankins. Is it Rankins? Hey. No. Okay. I'm still looking, if you've been following this game through different ones, still looking through the O-N-E, still looking through the K-A-T-E, sorry. Rink Skate. Scores, okay. We've got 7 remaining, and what's in the bag? Most likely he'll have something ending in ing if he's got something at all. He probably played, knowing Jeremy, he would have played this to set up his own A. So I can own, the best I can do, I think, in this situation is just try and ruin that spot. I'm not ahead by enough though. Oh, there's an S here. It's been there for so long. I've just ignored it the whole game. Nankins. Ooh. If I had an L, Papal is good. Can't be correct. Yeah? No, I'm making things up now. I'm really desperate to. I think I've been trying for this bonus forever, and it just hasn't happened. Yeah, this would be a really bad spot. Excuse me, to bonus, and the reason for that is so there is 7 left. So he's left 7 for a purpose. So if I pick 7, and then he plays out, he will win. Rink is probably as good as I'm going to get. It's just there aren't many vowels. A-A-I-U. I don't really want to get rid of that. And you know, oh, no, I can't play that. So I thought, or maybe I can just play rank here. But then he's still got the A. I still have my I and the blank. Can he? I don't think he can block me at that point. And I've got the S. Ideally, I would play all of those vowels out, consonants out. It's a tough one. Okay. If I had an R and an E, no, it's like rink skate. Why don't I just play rank? there's no O's, so he can't play through here. He has to play here, and then it leaves the Papa spot open. Oh, I don't like it. You know what? Let's just go with it. See what he plays. Okay, that was a really good pickup. Brilliant. So it means that he's less likely to have a bonus at all. Now, I think that's as good as I could possibly hope for, I think. So, almost inundated, insinuated? I think there's quite a few. There's plays through this AD. There might also be something through here. Stone. Something stone. But the killer is going to be playing the A there. Can't actually think of anything at the moment. But so there's an A here, and it doesn't interfere with the S. So if he plays a bonus, it's actually good for me. I'll definitely win because there's no way I can't play anything. Astonede. So Astonede is good, but not quite. If it's an O, so I could play an O here somehow. Haven't thought of how I'm going to do that yet. Yeah, so we're probably going to win that game. It's going to take me a lot longer to find like a 10 on those ones. Diatrons doesn't quite work. At least let's try and find the Sandpit. Sandpit will work. So if he was to play a bonus in any of these lanes, I can just place the Sandpit here. Pretty unstoppable. And if it's got the S, Adents, so I can make this another A, and I can play Adents here. A and TS. And really I won't need anything more fancy than either of those because they'll both win, but I might try and think about a 10-letter words. It's very fanciful, but yeah, it'll take me a while. They're very common letters, so for me, for some people, they might have seen it already, and if you have, sure, go ahead, post it in the chat and they'll play it. But yeah, for me, it's just very hard to see it when all the letters are sort of low pointers. If there was a Z in there, I might see it immediately. Yep. Okay, well, that's it for this round of Scrabble games. Quick one today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.